Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Head on over to rockbottomcoins.com for the safest and cheapest coins anywhere. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video. I am super excited to bring you guys this video. Finally, we were able to get MUT Master Ryan Shazier. I'm also going to show you guys his stats, his chemistry you can put on him, and also I'm going to go over how I was actually able to do it rather quickly. I know a lot of people did beat me to this, but obviously I've been streaming 2 hours a day, recording 3 videos a day, trying to play Weekend League, trying to do this, trying to do that, we get some videos out for you guys, so I obviously was not able to just focus on MUT Master, but I did get it done. I think the game's been out. I've had the game for about a month and 1 week, so take it as it is. Less than about 40 days to get MUT Master. So we have the final objective, which I actually had to get 400 rushing touchdowns to get this one. And the crazy thing is that I actually didn't know. Funny thing is, I actually thought you had to complete all of the objectives, including the solos and the multiplayer games, to be able to get him. But in reality, you only had to do either the solos or the online games, and then once you complete either or, you actually get an extra 500,000 coins. Once I complete those final online games, I'm actually getting an extra 500k, which I'll get really soon. With this final MUT Master upgrade token, we're going to be able to go ahead and finish up MUT Master Ryan Shazier. Now, as I said before, I did actually think you had to complete that and get the online wins done. As you guys can see, full completion list will earn you 500,000 coins, and right now the only thing I have left to do now would be getting, I think, another 32 online games. So once I get that, I will actually have MUT Master Ryan Shazier plus 500k in the bank. Then of course you also have his additional stats that you guys can get done, and then get another 500k. So definitely pretty awesome. But we're going to take 89 Ryan Shazier all the way up to a 95, and this is obviously a huge upgrade and a much needed upgrade. Obviously, I am playing Weekend League right now, so I really needed to get this done to be able to get Ryan Shazier. And obviously we have 2 chemistry ability slots, so we're going to be able to get this man all the way up to 95 overall, and we're going to be able to put, I think, ×4 upgrade. So that's going to be freaking awesome in terms of chemistry. So obviously now he's at 88 speed, 89 acceleration, add the +2 MUT Master collectible, and then finally we have 95 overall Ryan Shazier with the +3 up to a 95 MUT Master Ryan Shazier on the squad, guys. 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 94 tackling, 94 jump. Oh my god, this card is amazing. Now in terms of chem, I actually already have lockdown on him, and he actually gives ×3 if you want to put that on him. So obviously, I think I'm going to put lockdown ×3, to be honest. That is huge. So 75 training, I think is definitely worth it. Now we can also put sprinter on him, which costs 2,500 because he boosts his by ×2. You can also put shaker, leaper, acrobat. Obviously right now I'm not interested in those, but take a look at the chems you can get. Jump the snap. I don't think that's a good one for a middle linebacker, honestly. Hot hands. This is actually pretty good. He also has tip drill, secure tackler, under pressure. Player puts quarterback under pressure from farther distances, footsteps, unfakeable, and pick 6. Now, personally, I feel like the best one for Ryan Shazier would either be hot hands, because obviously I'm going to be using Ryan Shazier 110% of the time. Secure tackler as well. Honestly, I'm not too certain if I want to go with hot hands or if I want to go with secure tackler. I feel like Shazier probably will never drop an interception if you're using him, or most likely won't drop an interception. Secure tackler, though, obviously is a guaranteed tackle. That is huge for Ryan Shazier. We'll take a look at that in a little bit, but just to show you guys his stats compared to the rest of my middle linebackers, now I have a kind of dilemma. What do I do with Bobby Wagner? Because I obviously have Bobby Wagner powered up, but I can unpower him up and actually get his quarterly back. And I was thinking about doing the Earl Thomas set and then selling Earl Thomas, because obviously Bobby Wagner is like the most expensive card. And I have his NAT, so I don't see the point in keeping him. When I also have Deion Jones, who would be my second middle linebacker now. He actually has higher zone and higher speed, 89 play rate compared to 90. Really not much of a difference. The block shed is only the big thing between Wagner and Deion Jones, but honestly, I would rather have Deion Jones out there than Bobby Wagner. But Ryan Shazier, 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 87 strength, 94 tackling, 94 play rec, 84 block shed. Really wish the block shed was higher, but he does have a 94 hit power with an 89 zone coverage. Also has a 76 catching and a jumping of a 94, so obviously the card is insane. 6'1". He also has a hit power of, I think it is a 94 right there. 94 hit power. Card is ridiculous. So with the addition of Ryan Shazier, we are now up to a 91 overall team. That's insane. And obviously you guys can see on the defense, we have Ryan Shazier, 95 overall MUT Master, 89 Bobby Wagner, 88 Deion Jones, and then we have Raquan Smith at middle linebacker number 4. Now, I'm thinking about getting rid of like I said before, getting rid of Bobby Wagner, putting in Deion Jones at 2, getting the Earl Thomas set done, and then selling Earl Thomas, because obviously that's a ton of coins. I definitely would like to have that amount of coinage on the squad. But as you guys can see, the objective list, to be honest, it's not so hard as it is just tedious. There's a lot you can do. Plus, we also have the MUT Master stats, which if you do this, you get actually not 500k, you get 250,000 coins. If you get 45 picks on them, 750 interception return yards, 125 tackles for loss, which honestly is not that hard once you get the MUT Master, because he just flies through the gap. 100 pass deflections, 50 forced fumbles. That's gonna be the hardest thing, to be honest. 20 fumble recoveries, 25 sacks, 1,250 tackles. Dang. 10 defensive touchdowns, which surprisingly, I have 3 with him. Okay, that's interesting. And complete the MUT Master objective list, which will give us 25k. So once I complete this, I'll get 500k plus another 25,000 coins, which the only thing I have left to do would be the online games. Now, if you guys are wondering exactly how I got this done, I'm going to show you guys. So, score a touchdown. Obviously, score a touchdown is pretty easy. A problem that a lot of people have is if you guys actually bought, like, points, bought some packs, and then you just made your team was probably already above a 70 overall when you have to do this 120 games, which mine actually was. Now, what you guys can do is if you build your lineup and you build your team as a 70 overall team and you put your starters at backup, as long as your team is a 70 overall, you can go into any solo challenge you guys want and just switch your team and put those guys there. Now, for me, I believe that I did, I'm trying to remember which solo challenges I did, because I don't think that you guys can just go in here and play the same solo challenge over and over again. I'm honestly not too sure. Oh no, wait, I actually believe that you can play the same solo over and over and over again. So what I did was I went into the rookie gauntlet, I believe, and I went to the passing ladder, and I just threw a touchdown. It's pretty simple to throw a 1-yard TD, or it's even easier, to be honest, to throw a 99-yard touchdown if you have a decent receiver. At your wide receiver number 1, the rest of your team, you can just build out with bronzes. Have a decent enough QB and a decent enough receiver, and that's all you need to do. You put bronzes on defense to make sure your team is below 70 overall. As long as he has enough speed to beat someone deep, it's pretty easy to throw a 99-yard touchdown or a 1-yard touchdown if that's easier for you. 99 for me is just a little bit easier. You can just streak them and then just toss it up, to be honest. Also, of course, the games with the 80 overall, 50 games with 80 or equal, 85 overall, that's just going to be up to you to build your team up, play some solo challenges, play some head-to-head. 25 daily objectives. When it comes to daily objective, I honestly feel like the easiest way to do this is, actually I haven't done mine for today, play 2 solo challenges. Pretty simple to do, or you can just play 2 online games, play some weekend league. When it comes to buying the pack, obviously, get a player pack. 500 coins for a pack. That's pretty dang simple. Also, when it comes to this set, I would say you either do 1 of 2 sets. One set I would say to do with the silver token exchange, because obviously silver tokens you need for like a majority of the sets this year. Or you can go to the exchange set, and it's actually a pretty good coin making method as well. If you do the low silver to high silver exchange, which scores, you put in 2 silver players, 62 to 65 overall, and you can actually take these guys, and there's a pretty high possibility that you guys end up pulling yourself a power-up card. So let's see if we get a power-up out of this, and we don't, unfortunately, but we do get a 67 overall left tackle, DeAndre Wesley. So still an easy set to get done. And when it comes to the passing yards, obviously, like I said before, playing weekend league, solo battles, those will help a ton. But if you're trying to just focus on this, playing the gauntlet, the 99-yard passing touchdown will give you a ton of yards. And of course, also you can get the 800 passing touchdowns that way. That's what I did. You do have to exit out of the game and then come back into it. Do not hit restart game, because that won't count into your stats. So you have to exit the game every time you do it and then come back in. So it does take a little bit to load. Same thing with the rushing yards. You're going to have to do the 99-yard rushing play. For the rushing touchdowns, I repetitively did the 1-yard rush TD to get the final like 80 rush touchdowns. I got those all today. Intercepting 100 passes, obviously that's just going to come from playing games, so there's really nothing you can do about that. Same thing with the 250. 2,500 tackles, again, just going to be from playing games. 125 forced fumbles. An easy way to do that would be in going like a rookie solo challenge and trying to strip. The way to strip is you hit right bumper when you're near an offender, and you will try to strip them of the ball. Like, kind of like if you were to tackle them instead of just trying to tackle, just hit right bumper. And then we also have 400 sacks, once again, playing the game. When it comes to the unique solo challenges or the online games, probably the unique solos is a little bit easier to do. I was actually able to get those done first. If you guys have your MUT level up, another thing you guys should do is definitely play the training camp solos every single week, because those are a couple different solos for you guys to play. But you have the MUT level solos, the Journey, the Rookie Gauntlet, the Team Diamond, Training Camp, Team of the Week, Kickoff, Campaign. I actually got the 500 solos done before Ultimate Kickoff was in the game, so that's an easy 100 or 99 solos for you guys to get done. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'm sure this video is going up after Football Outsiders are already up, so I'm sure I have a video out about them as well, so make sure you guys check that video out, and I'm sure I'll have another one out as well. And let me know how your team played today. Today is the first Sunday of the football season, so I'm super excited. Of course, I'm a Cowboys fan going up against the Panthers. Hopefully get the dub, and I'm pretty sure this video will be up before the game. So Panthers fans, if you beat us, don't come comment. Just stay away from the comment section. Please do me a favor. Do your boy a favor. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.